Hello, this video is for Time Freeze 1, and I guess anyone else who wants it, about how to do the advanced edge pairing, specifically on the 6x6. So, this is kind of dark. Actually. There. That's much better. This is right after finishing the centers. I haven't done anything with the edges yet, but this is how the centers go. So, the advanced edge pairing is just like doing them one edge at a time, except instead of restoring all the centers, you're not going to restore them, and you're just going to go into the next edge. And that may sound like it'll just mess up all your centers, but as long as you do it the right way, it's not going to. So, and if you can do this on, say, the 5x5 or the 4x4, then it's just the exact same thing. So just apply that with 4 pieces instead of 3. Okay, so first of all, you look for anything. This is really bad quality looking through the camera, tiny little lens, so sorry if this gets out of screen a little bit. Just look for anything that pairs up, like for instance these two, black and red. Those are helpful. So just look for another black and red. There's one right here, and line it up so that they line up this way on the same slice. This is just basic edge pairing, except we're gonna line that up, flip this around, and bring it back. Alright, and for that particular case, the centers ended up fixed. Now we're gonna look for this last one, which is right here. We're going to fix it. Now, when we turn this out to look for another edge piece, we're not going to turn that back. We're just going to leave it. So, we're going to look around the cube for anything else that is helpful. And you notice we got a yellow and blue here, and a yellow and blue here. A couple orange and reds, orange and greens, which are actually, or they will line up if you turn them, so that's good. Here's another orange and red, which will also line up. So when we take this edge out, we're going to replace it with the other one, with the other orange and red. I'm sorry, I keep calling it red, orange and green, which is actually right here. So you're going to look at the ones you have. You have one here, here, and here, so you're missing one on this slice. So you're going to turn it in so that it is on the top slice. Okay, about putting edges into your 4 working layers. Now you'll notice that the cube is done because I just am making the video as of now, and I realized I didn't really explain it too much. Let's say, for instance, you want this blue and yellow edge. Let's say you want it down here, and you want the you want the blue to be on this side. We'll say, all right, these are your 4 working layers, and you want this to you want this to come down here with the blue on this side. So you would turn it like this. Now you can't do that because now you have these going vertical. So now let's say that was broken and you're trying to fix it, you would do this, and now those would be messed up. Okay, you'd have all these messed up centers, so you can't do that. You have to move this over here, turn this up, then move it back, so that these stay horizontal. And you can't have it like this. It looks right at first glance, but it's not, because you can't fix it, because see, you have 2 blues in the same slice here, oranges in the same slice, reds in the same. You can't do that. You have to make sure it's right side up. If it's upside down, it's not going to work. So just to clarify about putting pieces down into your 4 working layers. Now you're just going to line them all up. Where's the other one? Alright. And now, again, look around for anything else that lines up. We have a couple yellow and reds here. Here's another yellow and red. Here's another yellow and red. So we actually have all of those on the same, or all of those on our 4 working edges, we're going to call them. All the ones that the slices go through. So we are actually just going to replace this with any old edge. And take all these yellows and reds and line them up. This one needs to be flipped, so we'll do that. And line it up. Now, again, look around. Here's some yellow and greens. Those are all the yellow and greens we have. So, just look for any of them with the yellow and green. It's actually on the same edge. And we're going to replace it. They're flipped, so it doesn't matter which way we replace them, because one of them will line up anyway. And put that one in. And now we need to flip this one over. And replace. And you'll notice how I don't fix each of these centers as I do this, because as long as you keep them so that all the slices are horizontal and none of them end up looking like this, because if you turn it now, you'll mess that up. That's not good. You want to keep them all facing horizontal. So just keep that in mind. Just check every now and then to make sure that they're all horizontal, because if they're not, then you're in bad shape and you need to redo your centers. Okay, anyway, blues and oranges. Now keep in mind we have orange and blacks up here, and we don't need those for the blue and oranges, but keep in mind that we have those together so that you know exactly what to look for when you're looking for something else that, or you're looking for something else to start with. Anyway, blues and oranges. Here's one. So we're going to replace that, and we want to replace that on the lower slice. And turn it into position. And now look for the other one, which is here, and make sure you put it in on the correct slice. Turn it over. And basically just keep continuing that until you only have one more broken edge on the top or bottom. Right now I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can keep going. And you'll see why in just a sec that you need to stop when you have just one left. Alright, I've decided to keep going just for just to keep giving you examples. Our good edges here. You have a couple green and black here. It's flipped the wrong way, but that's fine. So just look for the other green and black. Yeah, actually on the bottom. Yeah, there it is. And replace it, or replace this edge with that green and black, wherever it went up there. And again, just make sure that it's going to be going the right way. And again, make sure all of these slices are horizontal. Or well, vertical if you're going to do it this way, but I usually keep it going horizontal. Okay, line those up. Find the other one. Flip it upside down. Yeah. And line up that edge. Now there's our orange and blacks, and actually we're going to ignore those and go with these blue and blacks because we have 3 of them. So find that other blue and black right there, replace it, and turn that over. And now we don't really have much. And so we notice we do have an orange and black, 2 of them actually. And they are flipped in opposite directions, so it doesn't matter how we insert these other 2. And line one of them up. Alright, and flip this one. Okay.